Today's episode of the More You Know podcast is brought to you by CrowdQuestion, a brand new social communication platform focused on connecting crowds to bring everyone closer to their community, as well as enhancing any occasion. Rather than being a social media platform focused on content and advertising, they're focused on communication and connection. Learn more about the platform and download the app free at crowdquestion.com.
I'm just trying to make it all make sense.
Today's
More
You
No
podcast.
Today I want to share some steps for becoming a champion sleeper, discussed in Jim Afremow's book, The Champion's Mind. Getting a good night's sleep is a prerequisite to having a great day. It's vital to sleep well and have a proper sleep schedule. If you don't, it can affect various aspects of your life, such as your energy levels, your ability to stay calm, and much more. In order to sleep properly, you must have the proper nightly routine. This routine will guide you down the path of getting a good night's sleep. And with this being said, I want to go through Jim's steps so you can build the proper routine and sleep like a champion. Step number 1 is to determine the amount of sleep you need to feel good. Research suggests that for most people it's a minimum of 8 hours. And to figure this out, you should vary the amount of time you sleep and figure out what feels best. Then step number 2 is to give yourself some downtime to rest and relax before bed. You shouldn't be thinking about solving problems or what you need to get done tomorrow. Along with that, you should avoid stimulating distractions such as television, the internet, or your phone. All of these affect your melatonin levels because of the blue lights in the screen, which then hinders your ability to fall asleep. And if you do feel that you're all amped up before bed, find something boring to read till you're sleepy, or meditate. From here, step 3 is to turn off or dim any lights around you before bed. Similar to the blue light affecting your melatonin levels in screens, staying in a highly lit room will trick your brain into thinking that you need to have energy, keeping you awake. After that, step 4 is to think about tomorrow positively, as well as the good dreams you want to have, rather than dwelling about what happened today or worrying about tomorrow. Next, step number 5 is to choose an idea or keyword that will help you calm down, then repeat it over and over again until you fall asleep. This could be an affirmation, prayer, or just an overall calming idea. Step number 6 is to then use the 15-second breathing technique, as well as other stress reduction strategies. And to remind you of the 15-second breathing technique, first breathe slowly through your nose for 5 seconds, then hold the breath for 2 seconds, and then finally slowly exhale for 8 seconds. Repeat this 4 times for at least a minute. And finally, step number 7 is if you're having a lot of difficulty falling asleep, don't waste time tossing and turning in bed. Instead, get out of bed and do something relaxing that's also enjoyable, doing it till you're exhausted and ready to go to bed. Regardless of who you are or what you're doing, not sleeping well negatively impacts your life in a multitude of ways. Because of this, you must have the proper nightly routine, so you can ensure you're getting a proper night's sleep. And this can be done by keeping Jim's 7 steps in mind, and implementing the ones you need to. By doing so, it will benefit your life personally, as well as how you interact with others, which will assist you with making a tremendous impact in this world and crafting a life of significance. I hope this talk makes a positive impact in your life. Please subscribe to the podcast wherever you are listening or watching it. Check out other episodes. Leave a review. Follow the podcast on social media at More You Know Pod. And sign up for CrowdQuestion to ask me questions about the episode. Again, thank you for listening as we propel through podcasting with the More You Know.
I'm just trying to make it all make sense.
Today's
More
You
No
podcast.